Hello, fellow homebrewers. My name is Evan, and today I'm super excited to present you a series on brewing Mark's coffees. In this series, we hope to offer you a stepping stone into home brewing culture and help you brew our coffee to its full potential. Let's get to the brewing. Today, we're going to be brewing Nerimalai, a beautiful washed coffee grown in Kodaikanal, Tamil Nadu. This coffee has notes of roasted nuts, milk chocolate. In today's video, we're going to be brewing it with a V-60. This is a pour over. We're going to be grinding the beans with our fellow Timor C2 grinder. We're going to start by weighing out 20 grams. Then we're going to be grinding it to a medium fine of 800 microns. In this grinder, it would be around 13 clicks. I'm going to start to grind and preheat my water to 90 degrees. But if you do not have a kettle that is temperature controlled, you can boil water in it and let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes and you should get that temperature. Back in place, I start to grind. Now that my grinding is done and my coffee is already smelling beautiful, I'm going to put the V60 on top of the scale and add a V60 filter. We do a little trick and fold the lid so it sits perfectly snug into the V60, and with a little bit of water we're just gonna give it a pre-wash to make sure that any papery taste or any aromas that have been captured by the paper gets washed out. And in the meantime, we're also giving our decanter a little rinse and a preheat. Now that I do not have any place to discard my water, I'm just going to launch it out and I'm going to tear my grinder and reweigh my coffee beans. 20 went in. Now I'm going to shake the V60 a little bit and create a flat bed of the coffee. Then I'm going to take the kettle. All right, timer is on, it's time to pour. We start by pouring 40 and try to get all the coffee grounds wet, and the coffee is starting to bloom. You can see all these aromas. I'm gonna take a whiff of. The spice is really coming through. And now we do our second pour of 86 ml. So I'm gonna pour that really slow. Make sure you're getting all those coffee grounds wet. And now I'm gonna give it a bit of a swirl. Again, we're at 1 minute, so another 86. Gonna give it a bit of height now. Make sure to move all the coffee grounds that are at the bottom of the V60 and bring them back up. And now we can observe from under that we have a very consistent flow of coffee coming down. That's a very good sign. Again, at 130, we pour our last. Now we don't have to do any quick maths. We can just go all the straight way to 300 ml. I'm gonna pour this one a little slower. Just I really wanna make sure that the coffee really brews to its fullest potential. So 300 ml, and now we are at 2 minutes. So now we're just gonna let the coffee be in peace. We're gonna get our 2 cups ready, and we're gonna preheat them. This is also another nice little tip. You don't wanna really lose any temperature of your coffee when you are drinking it. So we're just gonna make sure that these cups are a little hot. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, our brew is done. So here we are. We can simply pop off the filter. You can just take a little plate and put this on top. You can compost this or throw it in your organic waste. Now, V60 out, and here we have the beautiful brew of coffee. Oh, it was so lovely. So it's just interesting to observe that in the beginning, it was kind of smelling more like spices, and now the milk chocolate's coming. That's one of my favorite things about coffee, that throughout the different stages of brewing or grinding or even drinking it, you really have such a different flavor profile that keeps on evolving. So I do recommend you to try the coffee that you're brewing in few different temperatures. One will be at 90, 80, and 70, and then 60, and you're gonna see how it is the same coffee, but different attributes of the coffee are coming out more every time. All right, so now we're gonna discard our preheated water. Now, this beautiful brew of Nerimalai washed coffee, roasted to a city roast. Wow. Beautiful. The acidity in pour overs are normally very pronounced, and that's what you want to extract from the coffee. And that is exactly what we've done here. Even if there are some toasted nut flavor notes and chocolate flavor notes, the acidity is still present at the same time with a very silky body. It's not too heavy, it's silky difference. And then as an aftertaste, I really am getting that allspice notes. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and may the coffee spirit be with you. One cup for you, one cup for me, and see you in the next episode.